Yeah. Hey, it's a brand new day here on Gilliam Farms, and I'm Johnny. And I guess you'll notice that I don't have anybody on either side of me right now. But my understanding is that she will pop in here in a little bit. She is in Rapido City, South Dakota, and she will pop in as she is available. And yeah, we'll talk about that little journey coming up, because that was kind of, well, the trip wasn't supposed to be spur of the moment, but the way she did it was really spur of the moment. So anyway, I'm going to go in here and see who all has been in here. And there's Heather. Hey, Heather. Heather has nothing to do about anything like that. Now this is about YouTube. So and I'm sorry to hear about your friend's dad, Heather. And then there's Joe Fix It For You, and he is in here. And then we've got, let's see, who else? Karen Brest. Hello, Karen. Good to see you. And there is Jesse and Lisa with Lazy Days Ahead. Hello, everybody. So anyway, I just got a message said she'll be on as soon as possible. So she'll be here, guys. No worries. She'll be in here. Hey, Nanny Tam, how are you doing? Good to see you. And there's Karen Gaudiosi. Welcome. And I think Karen is probably one from the Daily Dannies and stuff like that, from the shorts and stuff like that. I think that's probably where you have met up with me. And I've got, I should have got my shorts out today, but I've got some shorts available that I'm getting ready to put up about Danny and the calves and everything else and what's going on. So I'll put those up as soon as I get off here. Hey, Mary's Fiber Creations. Welcome. There's Scotty of Lone Cross, #MTP. Good to see you. And there is Lori Carp. No, Lori. Good to see you. And let's see here. I think I'm already at the bottom of this thing. So anyway, there's 18 folks in here. I won't get into my rant just yet. But if you haven't seen them, there are some new shirts and things like that out on our bonfire. And that is actually Danny. That's not like stock photo of something else. And Mickey, he helped us out with that, getting that all set up. And so we have one with Danny and Elmer on the same shirt as well. So anyway, if you guys like that type of thing. And there is Neil, Treasure Hunter Neil. Welcome. And there's Rivers and Roots Outdoors. And that is going to be Josh. And Josh, he used to be Southern Roots Alaskan Branches, but I think he's Southern Roots again. So anyway, I'll let him tell y'all all about that. Thank you, Heather. And then there's Musgrave Family Farm. Welcome. And there is Beth. Hey, Beth. That's BNS Odyssey. So we got Beth and Neil in here. That's a couple. And there's Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Hi, Jennifer. Good to see you. And so here in a little bit, I've got a little something I'm going to go over. It's about what I have observed recently and stuff like that. But I'll wait until there's a few more folks in here. 5 o'clock's a little bit early every time. We usually don't get a bunch in here until about 5, 25, 30, something like that. Hey, Southwest Living with Val. How are you doing? And let's see here. There's Tony at our cabin in the woods. I'm out here still working, but I am listening. Thank you, Tony. Tony, I'm hoping that me and you can get around and go back to the drag strip pretty soon. I would like to get one good trip in good air, run the car on the motor. I've got new oil for it. I need to change the oil, and I'm getting just all kinds of weird messages from my StreamYard. It says that StreamYard is telling me that it's going to lose access to the Gilliam Farms account in 27,249 days. I'm like, well, that's a lot of days, but anyway. So StreamYard's got something going on, I guess. Hey, there's Ginger at Not For Nothing Homestead, and Paul Honeyman is in here. And Southwest Living with Val, good to see you. And so anyway, but you know, I've been in a pretty good mood the last couple days. Things seem like they're gonna look up. One thing that's not looking up for me right now, though, is I had a hip injection on, let's see, I believe it was the 3rd of October. And they said usually those last about 3 months. And I'm supposed to go back in December, and they were gonna do it. And well, I think my hip injection is worn off now, because man, I have a lot of pain going on right now. And Ginger says, I'm here for the rant I was teased about this morning. So yeah, I know you were talking, Ginger was talking this morning about how she's losing some subs, like there's some kind of a purge or something like that. But my deal's not about subs. It's about something else. So, and it's something that I've noticed a few times, and it really aggravates the far out of me. Hey, Josh, how are you doing? There's Conquest Josh. Hey, everyone. Hey, Johnny, just stopping by to say hello. I've got to help out the wife. Hope everyone is doing well. I understand got to do those honeydews and stuff like that. And Jennifer Ocean Homestead, I'm always up for a good rant. Yeah, this one here is, you guys, you've heard me talk about my metrics. Hey, Jamie Conway, how are you doing? You've heard me talk about what my metric is, okay, as far as YouTube goes. A lot of people have different metrics as far as their YouTube channel goes. Treasure Hunter Neil says I was unsubbed off of Pafford Homestead. Yeah, that's something you need to check. You need to check and see who you're subbed to. I can't remember whose channel I was unsubbed from the other day, but it was one I watch all the time, and I just happened to notice that I was unsubbed from them. So my metric for the channel, there's some people's metric is they want to put out content for their kids, grandkids, family, and friends. They are not concerned about the monetary side of things and stuff like that. They're not really concerned about, a lot of the games that YouTube plays. They just put out content. Some people are big into subs, which, subs are cool, except for the fact that subs don't actually, once you get to 1,000 subs, they don't actually bring you money unless you get views. And my metric is views. So my rant is going to be about a little bit about something about that. It doesn't have anything to do with subs. So, but anyway, Paul Honeyman, how is it going over across the way there? Over here in the country, it's going a little bit better than it has in the past. But I think we will see. We will see. And there is Scott rambling with the brooms. Scott, I need to go back and watch your live. Okay, I was going to try to pop in there. I was doing a bunch of running this morning. I had to I got out of the stand. I was on Ginger's Live while I was actually walking back to the house. I lost a sub today because I posted on my community page, Kamala, you're fired, and picks a Trump. I said bye, LOL. Yeah, you'll get that. I lost subs, but I put out a video of getting our pig back, and I lost subs from that. But it is what it is. I wasn't distasteful about it or anything like that. It just happens. But anyway, but yeah, Scott, I was walking back. I had to get a bunch of stuff done. I had to drive my little bitty Nissan truck, and it doesn't have like all the amenities like my big truck does for setting up. So I ran down there, and I was hoping when I got done, I had a brush pile I had to burn. I had some things going on, and had to go by the feed store, et cetera, et cetera. And then whenever I got done, I looked and I saw Missed Your Live. It streamed 3 minutes before. So I just missed it. And I was going to pop in and say hello. And I'm hoping that one of these days we can get back on track, because I miss chatting with you and things like that. And it's like I miss chatting with a lot of folks. You guys may have noticed me missing in a lot of lives and things like that. It's because if you didn't notice from the picture from this live, it is deer season. So yeah, Paul, I got you. So I'm not feeling 100% chest and head cold. I'm sorry to hear that, Scott. So, but anyway, it is in the middle of deer season, and there is John Goes Outdoors, and he just pops in right at the time, because I know that's what he's all about. So I have been spending a lot of time outdoors. Let's just put it that way. A lot of time right now. So I'm going to, we've got a few more weeks of this, and then after that, hopefully I'll get to go into doing the other things that I want to do. There's a lot of things coming up, and I don't know exactly where I'm going to put this content, but I don't know if you guys like content where people resurrect automobiles. Okay. I'm just going to throw it out there. Resurrect automobiles. We have some automobiles. Hey, Jack, good to see you. We have some automobiles that have not run in many, 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 many years. As a matter of fact, we have a 77 4-speed Pontiac Trans Am that has not run in, I'm going to say it's been, gosh, I know it's been over, it's probably 14, 15 years. So it's going to take some bringing it back to life stuff. And, so, I'm going to try to bring that one back to life. I'm going to try to do it with the engine that's in it. And if not, I have an engine sitting in that I bought. I know nothing about it. A guy was building a derby car. I bought the entire engine out of this. It's a 455 Pontiac. I bought it out of an old car, and it's been sitting in my shop for, gosh, that one's probably been sitting there for 25, 30 years, and at least 25. And so I was thought about, well, if that other engine's no good, I might put this one in there and see if I can get it to start. But it's kind of along the lines of some of the pole barn garage and the, the junkyard digs and stuff like that type of information. Thank you guys for the information about the talking about the deer and stuff. The deer that you see on the thumbnail, that's one that that's one of the target deer that I'm after. And so that's the reason why I'm not doing a lot of, there's not been a lot of trigger action. Let's just say it that way, or bow action or anything like that. Car parts or tractor talk, I fall asleep, but there's a lot of people wanting good info and enjoy it. So put out all the content you want to share and people will come. I appreciate that. It's very honest of you, Jennifer, to tell me that. I understand that. Hey, there's MT Homestead. Good to see you. And there's Arlene. Hello, hello. But I just, we've got the stuff, and I thought about, hey, there's Barb at Ben's Over Acres. Welcome, welcome. I've got the stuff, and I just thought about, this would be cool to put this, to get this going. So, Neil, you watch Junkyard Digs. This is going to be a lot like that. Some content a lot like that. I mean, Christine said, sir, we're going to use a lot of brake clean trying to get this thing to start. And if you watch Pole Barn Yard, it said we're going to use a lot of self tappers on this thing to make, to hold it together and stuff like that. Hey, Mr. Mudd. No apologies needed, Evelyn. You get here when you can. I understand the 5 o'clock hour is a tough deal. We do an older car restoration channel, so we would like it. That would be great. So what I've got to start off, I've got 3 projects at least. One of the projects is we have a 30 by 50 shop here at the property, and it has no electricity in it. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put electricity in that. And that's coming up. That's going to be like a little collaboration thing. We're going to get all the electrical work done, and I'm going to clean it all out. Then I'm going to start, rivets can be your friend. Yep. Rivets, self tappers, et cetera. So then after that, we're going to start doing where we actually start fixing these old cars. Now, one of the cars is already in this shop. It's a 69 GTO. It's not the 69 GTO race. It's the other one. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting that one all back together on video. So firing it up on video and stuff like that and getting it all going again. And it's been down for a lot of years as well. So, but I'm going to do that. I believe we'll probably do that with the blower on it. It's got an 871 blower. Yeah, the 30 by 50 lumber yard out there. Yeah, I got a lumber yard out there that I'm able to pick out of. Yeah. All the boards come from, that tree grows like that. So anyway, and then the Trans Am, I'm actually going to try to start in place where it is at. It's literally a barn. It's going to be a barn find type deal. I mean, it's got the dust on it. It's got everything. I'm going to try to, and it's on another property, so I'm going to try to start it in place. I also bought a dump truck many years ago. It's an old, it's got a single tandem axle dump truck, and I'm going to try to. Oh, Ginger, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that, Ginger. I appreciate it, but Ginger, you didn't have to do it. Thank you very much, though. So what I'm going to try to do, that's probably going to go toward shop lights and stuff like that. Hey, Brian, there's Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse. So then so I've got a dump truck, and it's got a cat. I believe it's a 3806 cat engine in it. We're going to be starting that up. We're going to be trying to get that moved. So there's a lot of, there's just a lot of things that I've got coming up, and I'm trying to figure out where to put this stuff. I don't know if I should put it on the Gilliam Farms channel or over the Gilliam Farms Outdoors and More. Now that's another thing that's really, for for channels that are thinking about doing that, it's a really tough deal, because whenever you're starting up a brand new channel, I know there's ways that I could boost my subs just immediately and get them up to, whatever, thousands of subs and stuff, but I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to do just like the Gilliam Farms channel did, and just bring it up normal. But I got somebody here. I gotta add to the stage here. I got the hummingbird. The hummingbird's here.
Hello.
There she is. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful?
Oh, I don't feel jealous, but thank you.
She is beautiful.
Thank you.
So, but anyway, but I'm thinking about that. But then I think the more exposure I could put them on, I could actually put them on the Gilliam Farms channel, because there's a lot more exposure, a lot more people that actually watch that channel and stuff like that. But I don't know how to do. It's really hard to do spend a lot of time on a video and stuff like that, and one that is not actually going to get viewed. Let's just put it that way. But I do it all the time. So since Christine is here, and we have 47 people hanging out right now, 46, probably going to drop. But anyway, I'm going to talk
mad
about
it's gonna drop.
no. Hey,
That's how it
Lauren, welcome
sounded.
home. All right. So I'm going to talk about something. I'm going to talk about the other day, and I've noticed this a few times, and you guys out there in the chat, you tell me if you have experienced this, because it's very aggravating to me. And there's Paul Case Farms. Welcome, Paul. Good to see you. One of the things that I just noticed a big one the other day. I put out a short. Okay. I watched the short. The short immediately started getting likes, but it got no views. It got no views for 9 hours. 0 views. It had 271 likes and no views. So if you know anything about shorts, if you got 271 likes, that means you probably got like 5,000 views or so on it. All right. So no views whatsoever. And then, no, it did not. It didn't, Jennifer. It never did it for me. It showed low views. I mean, still showing low views, way low views for the likes and stuff like that. So it did not. It cheated me out of a bunch of views. A bunch. So I don't know if you guys have noticed that, where it actually does not credit you for the views, which it never did. And almost felt like killing the short and redoing the short at a later time, because I'm thinking right now YouTube owes me 5,000 or 6,000 views on that one. So, if you know me, my metric is views. The metric for the Gilliam Farms channel is views. It doesn't have anything to do with anything but views. And and they don't want to pay us, and we get paid off those. I mean, a lot of people go, okay, well, it's just hey, Dale. There's Dale at 9 Acre Family Farms, and Dale's going to be on at 8:00 tonight, guys, with their live for Homestead Hangout. But I want to let you know that, a lot of people say shorts don't, they're not, it's no big deal because you don't make much money on shorts and stuff like that at all. Wrong. Wrong. I'm going to tell you wrong right now. Wrong. I mean, you make $500 on a short. It can happen. So, anyway, I'm just saying, and it aggravates me whenever they do not because we're doing all this for YouTube gets all the benefit. Okay. YouTube still gets all the sponsorship money, all that kind of stuff. They get all the ad money and stuff. But if they don't give you the view, you don't get to partake of any of that stuff. So there's Angie at our cabin in woods. I see. Oh, Paul K said, I thought the metric for Gilliam Farms was a camo cowboy hat. No, that's kind of like just a brand type thing or something like that. And for all you, So, and for, it's talking about brands, these shirts are out and we've got hoodies and we've got all kinds of stuff. And that is Danny. So if you're interested in that type of thing, then go on over to our bonfire and check it out. Join and wow, Young Farms is part of the farm and car restaurant on the other channel. You can put okay. Paul Honeyman has made a suggestion here, and that's what I'm looking for, suggestions, guys. He said you could put your 30 by 50 shop build and wire on the Gilliam Farms as part of the farm and car restorations on the other channel. That's a possibility. Now, there's another thing. Gilliam Farms is a big auction channel. And I'm going to an auction on Saturday, and there's something there that I'm actually interested in. And yeah, I told you about it. I told you what's there.
I don't remember.
So
I really don't. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I do.
So
Yeah, I do.
So I'm going to go, and we may end up with something from there. I'm actually going to pull a trailer because I'm that confident. Let's just put it that way. So we've got Silver Creek's Wildlife has come in, and we've got, let's see here.
Hi, everyone. I can't see chat. I'm on my cell phone.
Rainy Ridge, Eric and Tina are here. Serena Norell is here. And we've got Making It Home is here. Lauren and Joel. And so we've got 56 people in the chat right now.
So how many was there when I came in, and then you said, I guess the numbers are going to start going down now?
Oh, they've been hanging right around the same spot.
So I didn't run everybody off.
Because you try to make it all about you. It's
okay. Everybody in the chat, what did you think? Whenever I came on and he said, and then the way you made it sound like you were going to lose people because I was on here. I do want to tell you something. Guess what?
Guess what?
The car battery's dead. So I got a friend next door that's going to jump the car here and see if that works.
That means that you turned on the light.
I got here like at 1 in the morning.
Turned on the light and left it on.
Yes. So, I got here like at 1 in the morning, was tired, but then I went out there later. So I know I did. Yeah. So luckily I have jumper cables in the back of the car and the trunk, and there's a couple of coworkers still here. So we'll see how gals do.
Yay. Yeah, red to positive, black to negative. Yeah,
you
on both of them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the thing. Don't turn that light on.
Johnny, I was tired. I drove 14 hours.
I know, but turn the light off. You're going to end up stranded. Okay, let's tell them your story real quick. We got 61 in here. Let's tell them your story.
What's my
Why
story?
Why are you in our puddle jumper in Rapid City?
Because I missed my flight.
You missed your flight.
Well, I was about to. I don't know what you're wanting me to say. As they canceled it the night before, I had to get another one. They're flying me through Colorado, which, by the way, is not getting flights out or in because of the snow, supposedly. So I would have been flying back through Colorado. So I probably wouldn't have got home anyway. So anyway. And my arthritis was hurting me so bad that I decided to drive, and I just felt like it was the better thing to do.
It was election day, guys, whenever she went to the airport, and she did, and both of us, neither one of us felt comfortable flying on election day. And so she decided on the fly while she was at the airport to just go out, get back in our puddle jumper. And you did too.
That's not how it went.
How did it go? How did it go? You were at the
You don't
airport.
even know me. You don't even know me. No, the night before they canceled my flight on American, I had to call and through the company and get another flight, but instead of going through Dallas, it was going through Colorado, which was fine. But I also was up all night with my psoriatic arthritis giving me problems, and I was running late. Then I forgot my purse and had to go back to the house and get it because you can't get on a plane without a license. So I was going to have like 10 minutes to get to the plane by the time I finally got checked in, and I knew I couldn't do it. So I made a decision to drive because I was already close to an hour. I was almost an hour from the house. So I wasn't at the airport, but I was
You
real
see,
close.
that's the thing. I thought you were at the airport, and golly. Anyway, so you're hearing it as I'm
I was
hearing
real close. I was real close to the airport. I was real close.
So you turned and headed for Rapid City after talking to me because I thought you were just sitting at the airport and they canceled your flight.
Mm-mm.
And then you left the airport
Mm-mm.
and got in the car and headed out.
No,
That
they canceled my first flight, but the second flight I couldn't get there in time. Plus, I had a real short connection that I couldn't get to, so I just knew it was going to be impossible for me.
Yeah. The life of Christine, always adventurous. That's right.
Who said that?
Joey. And then there's Webb's Webb is in here, and we got, let's
Hey,
see here. Hey, Derek. Derek Fowler is in
Hey,
here.
Derek.
So anyway, she drove to Rapid City. She's in our little car there. And I think today you guys finished up with what you had going on today.
Mm-hmm.
And in the morning, she's going to get in the car and she's going to head back toward Oklahoma. So,
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. So she's going to head back home, and she should be here either tomorrow night or Saturday morning or something like that.
Or whenever I get done with my vacation.
Whenever she gets done with her driving vacation, guys. But so when are you going to meet them out there to jump the car?
As soon as this is over.
Okay. Is it dark there?
It won't be quite dark yet. In fact, I'm thinking about
maybe you ought to go do that.
I think I should, but I wanted to let you know what was going on.
Yeah, you might ought to do that.
Yeah, you get your blood pressure down.
I don't want you guys out there in the dark.
Yeah. I went to the concierge and said, "Is there anybody can that jump, or do you have like?" And they're like, "It's a liability." And I said, "Okay, bye."
Oh wow!
Yeah,
so they want
I'm
you
sure.
To call a wreck. They want you to call a wrecker.
Yeah, I'm not planning on it right now.
Well, I'm glad there was a set of jumper cables in the car.
Me too.
So that's good, and they're good jumper cables too.
Yes, they are. And I was smart enough to keep them in there, even though my suitcase went back there.
Well, leave it running for a while. And hey, Cora Phelps, howdy. And leave it running for a while. Maybe take it out and take it for a drive. Go get something to eat. Because it's going to take it a little bit to charge back up.
Yep.
So what's the temperature like up there where you're
Cold.
At? Cold. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Gene.
Hey, Bobby. Yeah, it's pretty cold. You need a coat.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have a coat?
No.
Of course not. Oh, tell them about Wild Game November.
The collaboration that I'm hosting, it's a cooking collaboration. It's our second annual Wild Game November, and we are posting a video every day except for Sunday during the month of November. And there's 20 plus channels that are participating. Some are posted last year and some are new, so it's exciting. And a bunch of great recipes out there. We're even posting one on Thanksgiving.
See, I got the benefit of that, guys. She made it. I got to eat it. So
did you like it?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. I took it. Remember, I took it to deer camp. And see, that's the reason why I don't know a lot of this stuff, because you guys were saying, well, why don't you know this, John? Well, you got to remember, I was down at deer camp whenever she was leaving to go to this to Rapids, go to the airport. So when she is texting me these things, because we're, and since she's texting me, I guess I didn't have the whole story.
Yeah, we have been married almost 25 years, but there was a time where we lived apart for 3 years because of my work, and I lived up here. So it's not abnormal for me to drive this. I used to drive it quite a bit, and so did Johnny. I didn't go all the way to Rapid City, but I went farther up north to Aberdeen. So it's not a big deal. And it really, because of how much pain I've been in with my psoriatic arthritis because of those storms that came through and stuff, it was nice to be able to stop when I wanted to and walk or get a drink of water. And it's something about the planes, the pressure, I feel horrible by the time I get off of them. So it worked out.
Yeah. So Paul Honeyman and Paul Case, they're giving you grief about the turning off the lights whenever you get it jumped and all that stuff.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I'm kind of the same way. I'm like, turn that light off. And because that one, we've got other vehicles around here that you can leave that light on, it'll eventually go off. Hey, Chris Smith. Oh, I was going to say, Andale Homestead is in here. Andale, do you want me to get that thing and open it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hang on. Entertain, dear.
I'm in Rapid City. It's cold. Battery's dead. Had a good conference. Ready to go home.
All right.
Ready to go clean out my garden.
We got this from Andale Homestead. It says on the front of it, this was supposed to be hand delivered in Georgia. So it's.
You better want to make sure she's okay with us opening it on.
Can I open this on? Can I open this on
chat,
here, Andale? So anyway, we did get this in, and
so I think I know what it is. Some of it.
She said she's good.
Miss Ann is making a calendula infused or not olive oil. I can't think. What's that stuff I put on every night? You always ask me if I'm sweating.
I have no idea.
Castor oil infused or calendula infused. I don't know. Anyway, it's supposed to help with my psoriasis and stuff and my psoriatic arthritis. So I'm excited, and she sent some, so I'm very excited. And she sells it on her channel under Jesse, help me out. Put Miss Ann's link.
So she says she wraps it like Fort Knox, and that is right. You do.
Landofplenty.com, I think.
Land of Plenty. All right.
Sorry, my memory is really bad today. As usual, it's even worse right now. Oh, gut health.
Well, it's got all kind of cool things in here. I mean, look at this.
Do you know what those are?
Yeah, they're spoons.
No. I think it's her. Oh.
Real salt.
Yes, I think that woman reads my mind. I really do. I'm just, oh my goodness, I'm freaking out right now.
And then there is cayenne castor oil.
Yes. Oh, Anne, you are the sweetest. Oh my goodness.
And then there is a squirrel. It says
Oh,
Andale Homestead on it.
that's
So,
adorable.
so
Oh
we
my
got
goodness, that is
that.
adorable.
And then we got
Phalangia.
Calendly something castor oil.
Yes, that's what I was talking about, babe. I'm so excited. I wish I had some of that right now.
Do you want to put it in your belly button?
No.
And there's calendula.
Ooh.
Calendula.
How do you pronounce that, Johnny?
I pronounce it this way it's spelled, calendula. And then I don't know what this is.
It says right there at the bottom.
Mullein leaf.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, we
Oh my
got a
goodness.
ton of mullein around. I just brush hog them down.
Yeah, he doesn't give me a chance to go grab some. Oh, thank you, Miss Ann. That's such a blessing.
The squirrel is an oven rack pusher or puller.
Oh, that's so cool.
And then here is some more castor oil, castor cayenne topical something. There's some more of that.
Oh.
And then here is some peace tea.
Peace. Oh.
And then here is some soursop tea.
Yes.
And then
We're gonna have to give you pronunciation.
I don't know what that is. There's that. There's wild yam cream. And there's a bunch of stickers and
Oh, Miss Andale, you are so sweet. Thank you so much.
There's a a thing for
Oh yes, it
like
has all her
a
social networks and her
and
channel.
then she's got cards. She's got her cards and stickers and magnets and things like that are all in here. Land of Plenty.
Like Christmas.
And yeah, it is really sweet. Thank you, Andale.
Yes, thank you so much. God bless you.
Man, look at that. That's like a work of art.
Now, okay, Miss Ann, I have to remember this. Is it your uncle who's made those over years, and he's like retired from it too? So they're like hard to. I mean, there's not anymore.
So
they're very, very special, and I can't wait. So Johnny, do not do anything weird with them. Just
like what?
I don't know. Like put them in the dishwasher.
Chicken coop or something.
Like put them in the dishwasher after you eat ice cream. Don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw them in the dishwasher and clean them up. So those are Uncle Wayne spoons, is what
Uncle Wayne spoon.
Yam is good they're like skin and joints, and there's a lot. Yeah, so yam is good for your skin and joints.
Yes.
And so, all right.
She's fixed me up. She's such a sweetheart. And she was calling, she was texting, checking on us, or emailing, checking on us, during the storms, the tornadoes. She's just a sweetheart. And she's God-fearing woman. And I adore her. Can't wait to meet her. Yeah. Even if she has bug spray in her hands, I'm going to meet her one of these days.
So people are asking about, do you rub the yam on the achy spots? And that's Joey asking there. And
I think that's also good for hormones, women's hormones and stuff.
So he doesn't make those spoons anymore. So you got like,
I know.
I
got something. Yeah, it's kind of like land. They don't make it anymore. I know. That's what I'm saying. You better not do anything to my spoons.
So they look a little dirty. I'm going to run them through the dishwasher real quick.
You know what? You better make sure you got.
Hey, Kevin. Hiking with Jackie Boy. How you doing? Good to see you. So we got 57, 55 folks in there now.
Miss Ann, thank you so much, though. That was very sweet of you.
Oh, and smash that thumbs up, guys. And everybody say a little prayer that Christine gets home safely. because she's got a long drive to get home. How many hours do you, I think it'll be about 12 hours, won't it?
Well, for you, it's 12 hours. For me, it's about 14.
Yeah. Yeah. So everybody say a little prayer for Christine on
Thank
her
you.
drive home, and hopefully she gets the car started. And
I'm glad I figured it out tonight before I go out there like at 4 in the morning
yeah,
trying to leave.
I'm glad you figured it out. Yeah. Yeah. So you haven't driven it since you've been there. Just been doing everything right there. How'd y'all get to the?
No, some of the ladies that when we went out and ate last night, they have bigger vehicles, like, SUVs and stuff. So they drove. So we just took two cars. Went to a wonderful Mexican restaurant. Wonderful, wonderful.
There's
Tex-Mex, Johnny, Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex. So they brought you chips.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had
Tex-Mex.
to give them all the whole story about how you feel about chips and salsa. And then we talked about that if you eat, we were figuring out how many tortillas we ate if we ate a whole bunch of these chips, so sometimes like, when you eat just a regular tortilla, you only eat one or two, right? But when you start eating those chips, you eat a whole lot. So then so.
Yeah, Derek said I could have a real nice giveaway tonight with all this stuff that we got in this box.
No, Derek.
And everybody's saying safe travels. And somebody's
Thank you.
asking, when are you leaving? She is going to be leaving early in the morning, headed this way. Hopefully she doesn't run into any snow or anything anywhere.
Yeah, I thought about starting to drive tonight, but I've got a report I got to get done for in the morning.
Yeah, I don't want you leaving tonight because you got you've been there all day. There's no.
Yeah, I thought about leaving tonight and then going like driving 3 or 4 hours and then finding a hotel closer, but
Yeah.
I'd rather I'm going to stay, go to bed early, get a good night's sleep, get this report done. That's kind of stressing me right now. The car thing's kind of stressing me.
Hey, Amy, you better go get it started.
Yes.
Are they there to help you right now?
Yeah, she's got to go to dinner with her family, so we were going to go right before she work on that. So she said anytime earlier is fine. So we're going to stay.
So right now is good?
I think so. I'll text her.
Okay.
So I think I'll jump off, but I love you, miss you. Thank y'all for being in chat, Miss Ann. So sweet. And I love y'all. God bless. And yeah, that's all I got. I'm tired.
All right, sweetie. Get it started and let me know how it all goes.
I will. All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I gotta figure out how to get off of this thing. Let's see. What? I can't figure it.
All right. All right. She popped off. She's going to go get the car started. I could say something, because this isn't the first time. This is pretty common, and it seems like it happens a lot around the airport or somewhere when she's off. That happens. But anyway, sometimes they'll bring a jump pack out and help her out, and sometimes not. So anyway, there's Lori who's prepping for heaven. Good to see you. And I wanted y'all to know I got 2 shirts in the mail, Johnny. I think that may have been a mistake. It was supposed to be just one. Nope. I can tell you if you got 2, it was supposed to be 2. so it might not have been, you might not have thought it was supposed to be 2, but I can assure you that if you got 2, it was supposed to be 2. So anyway, Homestead Hangout consists of Gilliam Farms at 5, White Rock Homestead at 6, Not for Nothing Homestead at 7, and 9 Acre Family Farms at 8 o'clock. And so I'm looking forward to being able to get back to on schedule with all the lives and things like that after I'm going to tell you, it's going to be after deer season's over. And it's a little bit. We still got, I think we're still almost 3 weeks away from rifle season, and I'm bow hunting every available day right now. So then I'll go into rifle season, and it just continues on, and then hopefully toward Christmas. I'll be getting straightened out a little bit, I guess. So, but anyway, that's what's going on right now. But as far as what I was talking about earlier about the views, are you guys, have any of you guys noticed that? Have any of you guys put out a shorter video and noticed that the like counter just keeps on clicking up likes, but you get 0 views? You have no views. And I'm not talking about no views for 20 minutes. I'm talking about no views for 9 hours. And then whenever it finally comes up that you have views, it's just the views from right then. I mean, whenever you have, 500 views on your video and you got 271 likes, I can assure you you've not got all the ones, because 271 likes, that's going to, for my channel, that correlates to about 5,000 or more views. So anyway, we're in rifle season and tomorrow starts doe and buck. We get a week. Awesome, Ginger. Awesome. So you're going to make some of that deer in a can stuff that I heard about all morning? You're going to can some deer? Yeah. And Dale said my views have been weird too. So that's the one thing I do pay attention to. I don't really pay attention to a lot of things, but I do pay attention to views, because I understand. I'm one of them YouTubers that understands that views equates your money. Okay. Doesn't matter how many subs you got. If you got over your 1,000, you can, that's it. After that, views. Get those views, because views equates dollars. So hopefully if I stand on the side of the mountain right, I was going to go collect some native wild fish species like sunfish, but couldn't. I forgot that hunting season started. Uh-oh. So you can't go get fish because hunting season started? And then we had Linda Peterson said, supper was great, Johnny. Barbecue ribs and baked potato for myself. That's awesome. It makes me think that I need to go to JL's barbecue. That's Jesse and Lisa's barbecue, guys. Over here in Oklahoma, they actually started a barbecue place called Jesse and Lisa's Barbecue. It's awesome. It is awesome. I'm telling you, if you leave there hungry, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So, James Hall, what's James Hall got going on? James, hey, great news. Surgery has been set November 20th. Awesome, James. You're going to get your surgery. That is awesome. Oh, so the place where you get your sunfish is on land that is also hunted, so you can't go there whenever. Okay. Yep. And Johnny never lies. That's right. There's a bunch of things. Now, this Jesse and Lisa thing, you started that. I didn't start that. I didn't start that. The place is called JL's Barbecue. It's over in Pryor, Oklahoma. I took the Not For Nothing gang and the Joe Fix It For You and Lazy Days Ahead and them, and met Paul Case there. Man, my gosh, that's awesome. Views nor subs count for me. I cannot get my AdSense lined out. Yeah, sometimes the AdSense, I'll tell you, the AdSense is really weird, because a lot of people will get a lot of, I've seen people do it time and again. They do things to get to the 1,000, but the things that they do are, they like to use good music or things like that. When I say good music, I mean music that's not, that like Drew uses, Drew's Lens on his channel and stuff like that. They use the good music and everything, and they get all these watch hours and they get all these subs and stuff like that. And all of a sudden they realize, well, we can't get monetized because we used good stuff to get to this point. So then you're kind of caught. Hey, Nanny Tam, got to take the pup out. Be back. This will be over before I get back. Have a great night, everyone. It was good seeing you, Nanny Tam. thank you for coming in. So you don't have any copyright problems at all. I wonder what your AdSense problem is, because I've seen it 100 times. Hey everyone, it's Nita, and I just wanted to say thank you for all the prayers. I'm doing wonderful after surgery. That is awesome, Paul. I am so happy to hear that. Absolutely happy to hear that. So that's Anita on Paul's channel. So I'll be there if I convert that to Georgia time. So anyway, so the there's a few channels that I've seen that have had a lot of problems with that, and it's because they used and it doesn't come up as a copyright whenever you're not monetized, because there's no reason for it to. It doesn't come up until you end up hitting those hours and hitting those sub numbers and stuff. His AdSense has something to do with multiple counts when he tries to proceed further. Ah, okay. I see. Yeah, Serena, I've heard that. I've heard that. Did you get any deer action last night? Derek, whenever I was on and I was actually listening to your live and stuff like that, and then I heard one coming, so I had to pop off, and I had a little button head come in. Mama wasn't with him and stuff like that. And I didn't see anything else after that. But I walked through, I don't know how many deer I walked through coming out. A lot. It was a lot of deer. Let's just put it that way. So, yeah, I know that, Linda. I know that. I'm all about the Bible and how we came to be and everything like that. But it's 5:57. So everybody, after we get off here, it's going to be White Rock Homestead. Then it's going to be going over to Not for Nothing Homestead, and then it's going to be Dale and Lisa at 9 Acre Family Farms. Now, I want you guys to throw up orange hearts whenever you go to all those places. I want you to tell them the Gilliam sent you, okay? Because we kind of kick this thing out. We kind of kick it off on Thursday. We're going to have chilling with the Gilliams on Saturday night. My spouse will actually be home. I'm so excited about that. She'll be here in the house, so we'll be able to. Oh, hey Dana, I will give Christine love for you and Tim, and I love you and Tim. So you guys have a blessed day as well. So, but I've got 2 minutes, guys. All right, now hey, that's cool. On the channel, I was trying to decide where to do all these automobile resurrection videos. I think they will do well the way that I want to, but I want to know if I should put them on Gilliam Farms, because I do all my auction stuff on Gilliam Farms anyway, or should I put them over on the other channel, or should I edit the videos slightly differently and put them on both channels? Because the other channel doesn't get near the views that the Gilliam Farms channel gets, and I kind of want this stuff to get out there. I kind of think it's an interesting thing. It will be for some folks. Like I said, we got a black 77 Bandit Trans Am 4-speed that hasn't been started in about 15 years. And it's literally a barn find at this point. And you say both, everybody's saying both. I kind of agree, because I'm telling you, it's really difficult to put a lot of effort into something that you're going to put on a channel and you're going to end up getting 50 views on. Because that's what's going to happen if I put it on the Outdoors and More right now, because that I just haven't, it's not grown yet. And the reason it's not grown and I'm going to grow it natural. It's just going to grow natural, or it's not going to grow at all, or it's going to go away. I'm just saying, that's just the way it's going to be, just like the Gilliam Farms channel. So anyway, guys, it is 6 o'clock. Everybody head over to White Rock Homestead. Tell them the Gilliam sent you. Orange hearts. Love you guys. Bye-bye. See you Saturday night.